Good day everyone. Welcome to Teacher Julie channel. Hello everyone. We have our new lesson in MAPEH 7 for Physical Education and Health, which is all about national laws on roads and safety. This will be the fourth quarter topic on learning competency number 2. This lesson is under the MATATAG curriculum. For the objectives, by the end of the lesson, 80% of the learners will be able to. First is to identify the key laws and regulation governing road safety. The second one is to apply knowledge of road safety laws when making decisions as a driver by answering the activity drive wise scenarios for safety. And the third one is to appreciate the role of government in establishing and enforcing road safety regulation by answering the reflection of learning. In activating the prior knowledge for the short review, the students will write T if the statement is true and F if the statement is false. The following are the national laws on the road safety in the Philippines. So road safety remains a critical concern in the Philippines, where the traffic accidents claim thousands of lives annually. The nation has developed a comprehensive framework of laws designed to promote safer roads and reduce traffic-related fatalities and injuries. The following are the Land Transportation and Traffic Code or the Republic Act 4136. The fundamental framework, it is enacted in 1964. Republic Act 4136 established the first comprehensive legal framework governing land transportation and traffic regulation in the Philippines. It remains the commercials of traffic laws, setting baseline rules for vehicles registration, driver licensing, and road use. The second one is the speed limits and the road rules. So the law established nationally applicable speed limits of only 80 km per hour on open highways and 40 km per hour in town or city streets and 30 km per hour in school zones and crowded areas. These limits continues to serve as the basis for the local traffic ordinances throughout the country. The RA 4136 created the Land Transportation Commission, which evolved into today's Land Transportation Office or the LTO. This agency handles driver licensing, vehicle registration, and enforcement of traffic regulations nationwide. The following is the Anti-Distracted Driving Act, Republic Act 1091-3. Enacted in 2016, this law prohibits driving from using communication devices and other electronic entertainment and computing gadgets while vehicles are in motion or temporarily stopped at traffic light or intersections. The law permits the use of hands-free function like speaker phones, car phones, or microphones if these don't interfere with driving. Emergency use of mobile phones for contacting authorities during emergency is also permitted. First-time offenders face a 5,000 fine, second-time violators 10,000, and third offenders is 15,000 with 3-month license suspension. Fourth and subsequent violation incur a 20,000 fine and a license revocation. The following are the Anti-Drunk and Drug Driving Act, Republic Act 1058-6. 0.05% is the blood alcohol limit. So maximum allowable blood alcohol concentration for professional drivers and motorcycle riders, and 0.08% for non-professional BAC. So maximum blood alcohol limit for the non-professional drivers for private vehicles. 20,000 to 500,000 fine range. The penalties escalate based on severity and the number of offenses with possible imprisonment. So 1 year license suspension. This is the minimum suspension period for the first-time offenders with permanent revocation for repeat violations. The following is the Motorcycle Helmet Act, or the Republic Act 10054. So, enacted in 2009, this law required all motorcycle riders, including passengers, to wear standard protective motorcycle helmets while driving, regardless of the length of duration of travel or on any road or highways. All helmets must comply with specifications set by the Department of Trade and Industry, or the DTI. So only helmets bearing the Philippine standards or the PS mark or import commodity clearance, or ICC, can be used on Philippine roads. So violators face fines ranging from 1,500 for the first offense up to 10,000 for subsequent violation. So repeat offenders also face license confiscation and suspension for up to 1 month. The following are the Seatbelt Use Act, or the Republic Act 8750. So, enacted in 1999, this law requires drivers and front seat passengers of all public and private vehicles to wear seat belts. So, in vehicles equipped with rear seat belts, back seat passengers must also buckle up for maximum protection. So, children under 6 years old are prohibited from sitting in the front passenger seat, and the law works in the conjunction with the Child Safety in Motor Vehicle Act, which mandates appropriate child restraint systems. So first-time violators face a 1,000 fine, second offenses incur 2,000, and the third and subsequent violation result in a 5,000 fine, and multiple violation may also lead to driver's license suspension. The following is the Children's Safety on Motorcycles Act, or the Republic Act 10666. So it is enacted in 2015. This law prohibits children from riding motorcycle on public roads where, first, the child cannot comfortably reach the stand foot peg on the motorcycle. The second one is the child cannot wrap their arms around the waist of the driver. The third one is that the child is not wearing a standard protective helmet. So the law provides exemption during medical emergencies when the child needs immediate medical attention or when no other means of transportation is available. However, these exemptions are narrowly interpreted by enforcement agencies. So violation incur fines ranging from 3,000 for the first offense to 10,000 for the third and subsequent violation. Multiple violation can result in the driver's license suspension for up to 1 month for repeat offenders. The following are the enforcement and future directions.